Hello, I'm Leanne Garland and I'm an English instructor here at Connors State College. I received my bachelor's and master's degrees from Northeastern State University in Tahlequah, Oklahoma, and I've been an instructor here at Connors for about 13 years now. And in my Comp 1 and Comp 2 courses, I always have a fair amount of students who plan to go into the healthcare profession. But not all these students fully appreciate the value that our English composition courses will bring to their chosen field of study. But it is extremely valuable because not only will you need a competitive GPA to even be accepted into a healthcare program, but you will need the skills that our comp classes will provide you with so that you can perform at a higher level when you get into those healthcare programs. We're going to be working on our critical thinking skills in a variety of different ways, all of which build on each other. We are going to need our academic research and reading skills. And most students, when they first enter into college, have not been exposed to the kind of reading that is required in your healthcare field programs. And it requires experience, exposure to that sort of reading so that you can get acclimated to a higher level of discourse and start learning the language of professionalism. This reading is very rigorous, and they are often deep, in-depth studies that require stamina and strategy, patience, in order to read them, understand them, and respond to them, which is what you're going to be asked to do as a student in one of our healthcare field programs. You're going to learn how to evaluate sources that you're reading for their validity, for their reliability, and that's a very valuable skill to have, not only in the programs, but in the healthcare profession. You will need to be able to evaluate information and develop a plan of action or your response to whatever problem or paper that you might be writing. So you're also going to need your academic writing skills. And again, most students when they first enter into college have not developed this yet. They have not found their professional voices. So we're going to help you find that and practice that. Academic writing requires practice, revision, editing, exposure, experience, just like the reading. It requires you to have practice at it, so that whenever you get into the healthcare program, you can perform at the level that they will expect you to perform at. And in your academic writing, you are going to be emulating the language that you learn from your reading. So these skills build upon one another and intersect into each other's territory. So our academic reading skills apply to our academic writing skills. They help us become better writers. You need to be a good reader in order to be a good writer. You need to have practice at both of these things to get better at reading and writing. In our comp classes, we are going to teach you APA format, which is sort of unique because most English programs teach their freshmen MLA format, which is an English format for English majors. But at Connors, we recognize that APA format is much more applicable. Many disciplines use APA format, and you will be using APA format in the healthcare field programs. So by the time you get to the program of your choice, you will already know how your paper should look on the page and how to properly document information that you have found from your academic research so that you can avoid plagiarism, which is a serious offense. The higher up in academia that you go, the more of a serious offense it is. So we're going to equip you with the skills that you need to protect yourself from plagiarism. So when we work on your academic reading and writing skills, we're also helping those transfer over into your oral communication skills, which you're definitely going to need as a professional in the healthcare field. And in our comp classes, we are going to learn how to adjust our vocabulary, our terminology, our tone, according to the situation that we're in. So that way, you'll be able to speak to another professional, or a client or patient or a concerned family member in an appropriate way. And that is a valuable skill to have in any profession, but especially in the healthcare profession, where you'll need to demonstrate sensitivity, knowledge, professionalism, no matter who you are speaking to. So English composition is the foundation upon which you will build your professional life.